look at this, guys. This is almost back to normal. This is the Bellagio Conservatory on a Monday. Look at it, it's a Monday. People going in and out. All right, DBW fam, as you guys see from the backdrop behind us, you guys know where we're at. But yeah, guys, don't look now. Viva Las Vegas has made a comeback, if not, is currently in the process of making a major comeback. A 3-1 LeBron James, Cleveland Cavaliers comeback, because in the first half of the year or whatever, it's been empty. I've been to Vegas on the Strip probably every month. So in this video, I'm gonna give you a few reasons why I think Vegas is making a comeback. It's October like 14th right now. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk. If you can see, there's actually people walking around too. It might not look like much, but it's Monday on a weird time. It's like 4 p.m. So yeah, people are coming back. And this is the lobby of the Bellagio. Here, people checking in Monday, like 3-4 p.m. So I'm choosing to show you guys the vibes on weekdays, weekends, on like one of the higher end resorts and one of the, less expensive ones, the Circus Circus, to, give you a contrast, to show you that no matter where you are this weekend or the few places I've been, it's been picking up. I wouldn't say it's too crowded, but it's more people than weeks ago. So first off, this area was empty when I was here, and so there's two levels to the Bellagio fountain, right? There's like the level on the Strip, there's this level right over here, but when you see that this area has people in there, that's how you know that there needs to be more space. So on the Strip, I've been seeing more foot traffic just walking around. I wouldn't say it was like how it was back in its heyday, but it is Monday right now, so I'm gonna show you guys a weekday. I've also was here on weekend too, so I'll show you some clips from that. Right now it's a Monday, it's slow time, it's like 4 p.m. right now, and look at all these people. So let's continue our talk in this little corridor on the right or left side of the Bellagio, wherever you want to look at it, going towards Planet Hollywood. This is one of my favorite spots for photos. It's like my hidden gem spot right here. Bridge on the way to the Strip. So some more reasons why I think, in my experience for being here for like 7 days so far, Vegas is making a comeback is because, guys, the deals are back. That's one of the major things. So if you guys took business in college or something like that, supply and demand, customer service, reviews, listening to your target customers, serving them. They've heard our voices, conversations like this with me and you talking about the prices in Vegas. Obviously things are not going to change overnight, but one of the main things that change are the hotel and food deals. The two main players in Vegas, Las Vegas Caesars Entertainment and MGM Rewards, both are competing with each other to give the best hotel stay deals. And I know that's working because I try to get it for the next couple days and they're selling out. So if those deals are selling out, that means the rooms are selling out. That means Vegas has more people in it. And that means Vegas is somewhat making a comeback. So the deal that I tried actually on my recent stay was the food and beverage dining option. I think that's pretty good if you guys like to eat. A lot of people in Vegas, including myself, like to try the many restaurant offerings that they have. So I stayed at the Luxor because I want to show you guys that to see if I'd get haunted there or not. Make sure you guys check out that full video because it was a crazy one. It is during Halloween too. Oh, what is that? So for the lower end ones, there's like 50 for that and Excalibur. But if you book like MGM, you get like 100 food and beverage. And then if you book like Bellagio, you get 150 or something like that. It's on the website, you guys can check it. I talked about it before actually, but this time I actually used it and they actually honored the deal because I used the $50 at the Wicked Spoon Buffet. So good news is that even if you're staying somewhere else, you could go to like a better restaurant at another hotel. So that's one of the main things. And Caesars has their like 300, 400 deal. That's the one that was sold out that I wanted to book. And that one's a major one. I haven't personally tried it yet, but apparently you get $300. And if you book for 2 days, you get a $200 comp for food. But then if you do 400 for 3 days, you get like a $300 comp. So that is almost like an all-inclusive hotel depending on how much you guys want to splurge. And also all the other hotels are doing deals too. Those are just the two main players, but my suspicions are that because those two main players are giving some banging hotel deals, it's actually starting to fill up the room. And visually I can see that because just a few months ago, like in the summer, I was here during every which day you guys name it, winter, weekend, weekday, and the Strip on the weekdays and weekends would just be, a bit stale, like lower than average. Right now, it's not full by any means. Like I said, there's more work to be done, but take a look at this. We're at the Strip now, and would you look at that, there's more foot traffic And I chose different sample sizes for you guys. So, you know, I was here during some weekends. I was here in lower end hotels, higher end hotels. I'll show you guys the clips from Circus Circus. This is the main area, and I was also in like the Circus Circus area where it wasn't the main area, like near Wynn. I feel like that area usually tends to be pretty dead, depending on where you are. But yeah, right now it's a Monday at 4 p.m., so it's not supposed to be too crowded, and these are the crowds. All right, so in between the Cosmo, Aria, Bellagio, this area tends to be the most densely populated. It's Monday right now, and it looks pretty decent for a Monday, 4 p.m. Also, interesting new thing during Vegas at the time, they're doing some construction in the main area of Bellagio, like where that strip is. I believe it's for the Carbone boat or for F1 or something like that. But yeah, you guys let me know. I've been walking around the strip for 7 days, just take my word on it. A couple of months ago, I would say the strip was at least like a 50% slowdown in my opinion. Experts say it's 30. I thought it was like 50, 60. But right now, I think there is for a Monday around a, look at it, it's a Monday. People going in and out. I would say it is about a 35% slowdown right now. So that's better than back then, which is 60. So another reason that may be contributing is the holidays. There's a lot of things to do during the holidays. Make sure you guys check out my video. I went to the Fear Zone at Circus Circus. It was super fun for Halloween. Also make sure you guys check out my new things to do right now because we did a lot of cool things. A lot of events. But yeah, like I said, I think the main thing is that the corporations, Las Vegas, are hearing us because a lot of events and conventions are coming to town. I just did a health and wellness event, partnered with Encore Beach Club, and yeah, it just brings more people into town. Also, there was like a Just College event. There was like a bunch of college kids this weekend, but they were filling up the hotels and all the clubs. Like when you were walking around near like the Bacchanal buffet to get there, like at the Omnia, there's like a bunch of people in line at the club. So the clubs are filling up as well. That's another thing. I'll definitely say that just walking around, because when you're in the Caesars, there's like the Omnia, there's Marquee, Cosmo, and just when people are dressed like they're going to the club, you can tell that the clubs are filling up. So people are coming for the nightlife again. Alrighty, so let's get to the good juicy stuff. My expertise, the food. So a lot of people complain about the cheap eats. That's why I always give you guys my updated cheap eats review. And make sure you guys, I don't know when it's gonna come out, but check out my new cheap eats review that I did on this tour of the strip. But a bunch of new deals are popping up here and there. I definitely think it's because they're listening to you guys, and cool dining concepts, buffets. A lot of people don't like the buffets are closing, but new buffet concepts are kind of, taking that space, like brunch deals. We had all you could eat brunch at the MGM. That was great, $58. Make sure you guys check that out as well. That's not the only brunch buffet that's open. There's one, I can actually see it visibly, Caramella or something like that, right across at the Planet Hollywood, I believe. But not everybody could host like a whatever 1,000 square footage grand buffet. So a lot of these restaurants are kind of making up for that and, giving, all you could eat deals, brunch deals and all of that. So they're listening to you guys about the food, bringing back value and fun. And that's what I think Vegas has been known for. They're all you could eat buffets. A lot of them left. So something's filling the void. And I'm not gonna reveal all my tricks in this video yet because you guys are gonna have to watch that updated food review for the cheap eats. But a lot of new surprising deals. Like there was a $3 margarita at the Luxor, like seriously on the strip. The margaritas hit too. I got two. They're full of like one big shot of tequila and they're $3, guys. Go Dodgers. That's funny. Some guy just said go Dodgers to me and I'm like, I'm not even wearing any Dodger gear. Yeah, but $3 margaritas on the strip is basically free. That's crazy. And it's lots of fun. There's like $2 beers there at Circus Circus, but of course that's always been there. Main thing is value. I believe that Vegas is hearing us and they're trying to bring back the value from the hotels to the food and also the games. So at the Luxor, I was staying there. So depending on the time, the hour, same thing with what I'm saying about the Vegas Strip right now. It's not going to, if you're here at 3 a.m., it's not going to be as crowded as, prime time, 10 p.m. on a Friday or something like that. But yeah, depending on which time, I saw the tables go as low as $10. You're still on the Strip. They're not going to go to $5. Actually, if you're at Circus Circus, I'm gonna get to that part. But it was going to $10 to $15, so that's pretty good on the Strip when people want value, they want to stay longer, drink more free drinks. When you're playing blackjack or roulette or in game, baccarat, craps, you get free drinks. So they're bringing back value to the tables. At the Luxor and at Caesars, that's lots of fun. There was $5 tables, also still free drinks there. That's crazy. So you can still find insane value in Vegas. Basically, I've been here for 7 days and I feel like my pockets are still pretty full compared to, you know, being here during, you know, maybe like a couple months ago or whatever. Basically what I'm saying is that on this trip, I saw more deals, so I feel like I'm holding on to more money with as value. A lot of you guys are saying that. With all of that being said, you guys comment down below. I know this is a polarizing topic. I always tell you guys the truth, the good, bad, and ugly. So I told you guys when I thought Vegas was dead, there was less people. A couple months ago, it really was. But like I said, I don't think Vegas is still at full capacity. I still see mostly domestic tourists, not too many foreign tourists. There's some here and there. But I do think that the main thing is that Vegas hears us. They're trying on the VegasHotels.com. There's all these deals, different types of deals. Some are better than others, but they're bringing back some of the deals, guys, the value to Vegas. So right now in October 13th, I was here for like a week or so. I do think that there are some changes and that Vegas is slowly but making a comeback. So let me know your thoughts below if you guys have been to Vegas or planning to take advantage of these new deals, because I know I'm gonna return in a few weeks taking advantage of the Caesars deals. And there's usually a cap date for some of them, but I noticed that some of the good deals, like they keep extending it because maybe they're seeing success, people are using them, so they're like, hey, we're gonna bring more people in, and they're keeping them, so that's good for us. Random hours, it's like 3:40 right now, and it's pretty much packed. I was here on the weekend, and there was way more people here. But yeah, this is for the fall conservatory, got pumpkins and all that. But yeah, you tell me, guys, does it not look pretty crowded or what? Barely get a picture. Yeah, let's explore more Vegas. Hustling and bustling in here. One of the most beautiful lobbies, the Bellagio. So the story is, I believe during Lunar New Year's, they put this up for decorations, the guardian lions, but they're so cool. So many people like them, and gotta represent the Asians in Vegas, so they kind of left them here. So Bellagio has some protectors. All right, and this photo spot here, last time I was here, on the weekend too, there wasn't too many people here, but on a weekday, there's more people at this photo op spot now. I'll say a caveat is that they are doing some renovations down there. So you guys see that structure, so I don't think people are allowed down there, but even then, this still looks like over average for amount of people viewing the Bellagio Fountain Show from the back. Look guys, there's actually traffic on the strip, on the roads. Comment down below if you guys have any thoughts on the state of Vegas right now. Like this video and all the things I talk about. I'm gonna make full in-depth videos as well for them. You know, the cheap eats, you know, the tours, the hotel tours, the deals, all of that. So with that being said, if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys subscribe to Danvers World for more Vegas travel, food tours, tips, reviews, and like this video if you guys did, and see you guys in the next video. There's your guys' updates on Vegas in 2025. Deuces, party up.